tee this one up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the USC Trojans offense will start this game off. And what a performance. Aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Got his man quickly. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, take everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Scanning the field, it's Simmons. Quickly out to the tight end. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fakes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Going to work on 2nd down. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Coming out with it, it's Irvin. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass, they give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with two great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. To the air, it's Simmons. Wide open downfield. There he goes. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Really nice pass there. You know the expectations at USC every year are sky high. Not just to win the conference, but to be in the national championship discussion. But to do that, they need this guy right here to play at a high level week in and week out because this guy has the skills and the tools to take them.
And that one's incomplete.
Hey, you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They've got the screen set up. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. You can feel and hear the purple rain all the way across Lake Washington. Third down coming. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. The give to the tailback. Plows through the defense. Turning it on! They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Pulls it and fires to the left. Oh, what a move to get room. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
How How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of...
That's really worrisome if I'm the head coach, watching my run game suffer the way it has early in this game. And that's why you're down by a lot of points right now. The only way you're going to change the scoreboard is if you're able to find a way to start running it. So if you can't do it with your running backs, you got to think about QB runs, jet sweeps. You got to find ways to have balance and be able to get it done on the ground.
And the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. And is putting on a show offensively. It feels like this one was over when they touched Howard's Rock. They're up by 17 over Louisiana. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield at Simmons. Right on the money. Getting behind those pads and behind the stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
The Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Makes the catch. It's Wormley. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Finds his man. It's Wormley. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. They go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Offense, quick tempo. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right,
Breaks into the open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
this offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Simmons. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen him had a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Offense changing the play. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's got it on the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Trojans. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. Washington right back to the line. Wants to throw on third down. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown USC. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Trying to get rid of it. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Second down coming up. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The Huskies are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Off play action. Under fire. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Caught over the middle, it's Jordan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Quick completion to the right. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Third down play from the gun. Makes the grab. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. They'll try to snap it quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Quarterback gets past the marker. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. No good. because no game is perfect. Something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in football. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's head back to the gorgeous Pacific Northwest and the fellas at UW.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking deep down the right side. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And they'll take over.
Most defenses are lucky if you have 1 good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
It's complete to the right.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw at Simmons. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
This dude will pick you apart if you give him time. You better get to him. You better make him feel uncomfortable. This defense did that. Nice job by the defense, hurrying the quarterback through his thought process.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Zings it complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? They're going to throw it to start the drive. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. And the Huskies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. They punted it away on 4th down. Now on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Pulls and fires complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
Washington sends out the punt team. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Trojans can really attack on this second and short. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
And this is going to be incomplete on third down. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet pulling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Wants to go up top on first down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. The option look. He'll pitch it. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. And the Huskies need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Setting up the screen. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. The play action fake. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And he just continues to put up numbers, and that number is now over 300.
This guy just throws completions, man. The ball doesn't seem to touch the ground. He's back there. He's making the right reads.
It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. Even with minimal gain on the return, they're working with a short field from the 36. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the tight end. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He's going to throw deep right side. Hits him in stride at the 10. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Washington! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
And a nice touchdown. Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Firing to the right, complete.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Reads it, fires complete. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Wormley. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on second down. Plucks it out of the air. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Even with this lead, they'll throw again. Final shot falls to the turf, and that'll be the ball game. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. big situations arise in games, they're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline.